Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons in our College Football 25 Dynasty Series here with Coach Bubba Champion at our third school trying to make a splash. We won a national championship at our first school with North Texas, won multiple of them at Penn State, and have since moved on to the Florida State Seminoles, and we are cutting our way through a pretty good season so far. And the good thing in this episode, now that we are in the top 15, number 14, we got back-to-back home games, starting out against a struggling North Carolina Tar Heels at home. So welcome back to the channel here if you are returning, and welcome to Champ and Sons if you are new to all of our college football content. Now, before we jump into this, do want to look at where we stand with recruiting. We have gotten a pretty good number of them, but now we're coming into the late season. I'm going to say late season because we got the final 4 weeks. Late season recruiting era, where it is. Some of these guys are a little bit, I guess, lower rated, you would say, but we are in a battle form. And so when you start out late with some of these guys, because we only have, if you notice, 800 total hours or points, it gets tough to fight for them in the end. But it is worth the battle to build this team up. We are going to be trying to push our boundaries in getting some of these guys in. So like Brian Bourgeois, the physical wide receiver out of high school, it's good catch and traffic, good release, fairly decent speed, not outstanding, but he's someone that's worth fighting for that can really help this team out in the seasons to come, because that's what we got to build for is the future. So now let's go ahead and jump into this game here real quick against the Tar Heels of North Carolina, as we will be here almost through the first quarter with a 3-0 lead, but our defense is playing pretty rock steady. Ezekiel Olonilua, God dang it, after that last episode. Olonilua coming through with a big hit on that one. So 2nd and 15, Tar Heels hand that off to the left side of the actual big hole did open up, but they're going to fumble it as we got the hit, and he didn't want to go down, but we stripped the ball from him. Now they will fall on top of it, and that's going to make it 3rd and 13. It went from about a 3rd and 5 to where with that ball landed up, 3rd and 13. So we kind of have them right where we want them at. So now they're going to be in a shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. They got 2 off to the left side. Quarterback claps his hands. He's got the snap. Pressure comes late. He scrambles to the left side. He's going to fumble that one again. And this time Jackson jumps on top of it. Jackson jumps on top. That's going to be the first turnover of the game going our way. And that's going to set us up with brilliant field position well into the enemy territory. Ramirsma comes up with the strip sack, and then Jackson was able to fall on top of it, and that's going to give us, like I said, the first turnover of the game and put us in prime scoring position at the 26-yard line on the plus side of the field here, trying to take advantage. Adams going to come to the shotgun, 3 wide set, Milano on the line to the right side. Davis is in the backfield. He claps his hands. It's going to be a play action in the pocket. Fires it deep down the left side. He's going for his receiver. He's got Nakua in the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let the fireworks fire off early on that one. Take advantage of the turnover and have the quick strike offense to punch that one into the end zone. That's going to make this from a 1-score to a 2-score game in the matter of a single play. A great throw by Adams with pressure in his face. Nakua got that, had the speed advantage, which I think we can probably use for a good chunk of this game. Now, we did shank the extra point, make no doubt about it. It is still 9-0 instead of 10-0. But we got the ball back once again, and Adams on an option keeper going over to the right side. Nowhere really to go. He does pick up a couple yards. Adams, a senior quarterback here leading the Seminoles, he can move, but he's not going to burn you too bad. So 2nd and 8 now. After that 2-yard scramble, it's going to be a screen pass. He drops that one off, and Davis could not get out there in time. That falls incomplete, which, man, you run enough screens in this game, that happens more often than not. Your running back gets trapped, I guess, trying to go out into the flat, just unable to weave his way through the line, so it makes it 3rd and 8. Adams claps his hands. This time he sends Nakua in motion. He's got the snap. Pressure comes up the middle, throws it just slightly too late. Pressure did come flying up the middle. He held it for a split second too long. That's going to lead us to a 45-yard field goal here. We have a little bit of a right to left wind going. So we put the boot to the ball, and that one does go right down the middle. Add on 3 more points here for the Seminole team, and that's going to make this thing 12-0. So it is still a 2-score game. I would prefer it to be a 3-score, but hey, it is what it is in this situation. I will take a 12-0 lead. So now a little later here in the second quarter, about 13 minutes remaining, Tar Heels with possession. They are on the move right now in our territory at the 45-yard line. Sending their tight end in motion across the formation. He's got the snap. Play action. Pressure comes. He rolls out to the right side. He's got space open over the middle, and the quarterback slides down. Amonfu, their quarterback today, on the scramble, slides down and got free on that one, and we have seen how scrambling quarterbacks can kick our butt, so we just need to be smarter about it. And now they do hand that one off on the 1st and 10, and they pick up a couple yards, making it 2nd and 8 from the 25-yard line. 12 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We still lead 12-0. Tar Heels in a shotgun, 4-wide set. As they've got the snap fired over to the left side, it's going to be knocked away. Looking for his receiver there on the left. Amonfu just could not get that to him in time, and our defense collapsed and knocked the ball out of his hands as he was trying to make the catch. So 3rd and 8. Amonfu in the shotgun has the snap. Pressure comes, rolls to his right side, finds his receiver, but he's going to be blasted before the line. That's going to make it a 4th and 1. And that's about a 35-yard field goal opportunity for the Tar Heels here, as they get this thing lined up, and they get that kick off, and they will squeeze that thing in the upright, and that's going to put them on the board, make this thing a 12-3 ball game after that field goal. So here we come back on our ensuing drive at the 23-yard line, facing a 2nd and 10. Adams claps his hands. He's got the snap, hands it off to Davis up the middle as he's hit and finally dragged down after about a 2-yard gain. That was a pretty good job by Davis to get those 2 yards. He's got 35 on the day after just about 6 carries, so averaging almost 6 yards a carry. And that's kind of the reason why he fought for those extra yards, and it really did pay off. So 3rd and 6, Adams claps his hands. He's got the snap. Blitz comes, fires over. He's going to hit Nakua, who's got space down the right sideline. He broke 1 tackle, and he's free at the 20, at the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, taking it to the house on the little dig pattern to the outside. Once he broke that first tackle, it was pure speed all the way. And, I mean, they had no chance to catch him. I thought for a second, coming late from with the angle that the defender took, they may have been able to get him, but no. He just way too much speed, and that's not going to be a tackle that's going to bring him down. Number 23 for the Tar Heels has got to do better than that if he wants to try to tackle our feller. And that gets us into the end zone, and we wanted a 3-score game. Well, we still got a 2-score because technically it's 16 points. But we have the ball back once again. Under 9 minutes to go in the second. Here we come with a little bit of a trickery. Adams fires it deep down the field for Hepburn. He's got him. Hepburn's going to walk it in easy. Touchdown Seminoles. This offense is exploding. And that was a big-time throw. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. A little trickeration happening on the field today as Adams hits Hepburn, senior to senior, on that one on the deep pass, and as he walks it in easily. Not a defender within yards of him. 23, he's been caught out of position quite a bit today for the Tar Heels. Poor kid. Now a little later in the second, the Tar Heels did actually add a touchdown, so it's back to 2-score, 26-10. But we have the ball once again at the 2-minute timeout. Fire that one over the middle, hits Hepburn. He makes a spin move. He's got space in front of him at the 20. It's a race to the corner. Hepburn wins it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Got the spin move, got free. Hepburn off to the races, and my goodness, what speed. Outclassing the Tar Heel defense like it was nothing as he took that thing into the end zone with ease. Once he got past the initial tacklers, there was no way to stop him. And you can see the ball got delivered on point. So 2 defenders right there. Quick little move gets around them. And then the perfect angle on the run. The Tar Heels had no chance to catch him, and that's going to extend our lead back out to a 3-score lead. So they did attempt to have the possession, and they ended up losing it after a punt. So coming back in the final 30 seconds of the first half, trying to make this, put a nail in a coffin type situation already. We lead by 23 points at 33-10. We just threw that one incomplete, so hey, at least the clock did stop with 28 seconds left, but we have a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Adams claps his hands, quick throw to the left side. He does hit his receiver, Hepburn, who comes down immediately. Adams already over 260 yards in this first half, 11 and 19, and 4 touchdowns. So, hell of a day. 3rd and 4 now from the about 19-yard line. Adams has a snap, drops off the screen pass for Davis. He's going to the right side. He is tackled, but after he gets to the line to gain, and we're going to go hurry up. We have 2 timeouts, so technically plenty of time, but still want to try to get something going here as we're spending all this damn time changing the play. Hand that one off to Davis to the left side. He's got the edge, and he's brought down with 7 seconds left as we will use our 2nd timeout of the first half. 7 seconds on the clock, just enough to get maybe 2 quick throws off. So Adams staying in the shotgun, 5 wide. Claps his hands, has got the snap. Fires it to the right side, catches it by Nakua, but he's not in the end zone, and that's going to stop us short with just 3 seconds left at the 1-yard line. I am going to kick the field goal just because I've been stopped here enough to know. Let me just get some points. It's a 23-point game. Let me just make it a 26. Now we have an official 4-score ball game. I will take that any day of the week. We'll take our 4 scores into the halftime. And, I mean, we played fantastic. I would like to have scored a touchdown on that final drive, but, I mean, other than that, you know, it was a fantastic first half. Nakua, 5 catches on 6 targets, 133 yards. Granted, a lot of it came off that 70-yard, about 74-yard reception, 73 yards. But still, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. Hepburn, he's getting into the receiving game. And, I mean, it's just an overall overpowering offense. And I think really also our defense has done a great job with the strip sack we saw earlier. Getting constant pressure on their quarterback. Yeah, we gave up 10 points. But, hell, I'll give up 10 points any day of the week in the first half if it means, you know, our defense still plays as well as they did. And we end up having a 3-score lead at halftime. Not a big deal to me. So here we come out later in the 3rd quarter. North Carolina playing with a little bit of piss and vinegar in them, coming out scoring on their opening drive for a touchdown. So here we come right back at him. Hand that one off to Nakua on the end around, or jet sweep rather, and he gets good yardage down to the 25-yard line. Adams now over 300 yards after that little sweep play. So 1st and 10 coming out in an I formation. Adams under center, Hepburn wide left. It's going to be a misdirection up the middle as we hand that to Davis. He's going to get stuffed, but a flag is down, and it's looking to be holding. And that's exactly what it is. Holding on our right guard, Julius Faucha. He's had some issues in previous games, but nothing too dramatic. As you see, we've only had 13 penalties in total. Downside is half of them come in one game. So take it for what it is. So 1st and 20 following the holding penalty. We're going to come out in the Wildcat. Davis sends Boyette in motion. Gets the jet sweep off to Boyette around the right side. Nowhere to go with him. Nowhere to go on that one. The Tar Heels played that beautifully. And that's going to be actually bring Boyette down for a 1-yard loss to make it 2nd and 21 here from the 36-yard line. So we're going to come out in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Adams in the shotgun. Davis offset to his right side. He sends Nakua in motion, has the snap. Pocket collapses, fires it to Nakua. He's got around the edge. He's got the first down and more down to the 8-yard line. What a play by this offense. Whether you need 20 yards for a first down or whether you need 18, it don't matter. 1st and long, 2nd and long, 3rd and long, we will get it. Adams delivered that pass beautifully to Nakua, and that's going to be 1st and goal now for the Seminoles coming out in the Wildcat once again. Davis leading it in the backfield. Takes the snap and tries to run it off to the right side. Nowhere really to go on that one. The blocking scheme was kind of piss poor in reality. Davis having a decent day, 14 carries for 59 yards. You'd still like to see it be a slightly better, to have a more effective kind of running game. So 2nd and goal from the 8. Adams in the shotgun, 4 wide once again. Claps his hands, has the snap. In the pocket, fires it to the left side and aiming for Hicks, his receiver. Was that Hicks? No, I don't think that was Hicks. Either way, aiming for his receiver, unable to get a hold of him, so now it's 3rd and goal from the 8. So 3rd and goal, Adams rolls out to his right side, tries to take off, stops, throws it back across his body, that's going to be caught for a touchdown. Nakua gets number 3. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, the hat trick for our receiver. He gets his 3rd touchdown catch of the day, and we are going to respond to the Tar Heels touchdown to open up the second half. We're going to respond with a touchdown of our own. Just they need to settle in and admit their defeat as they have it, or else we will be forced to continue to put up points on them. And we were. They added one more touchdown, so we added some additional points as well. And the final score is 57-24. I mean, never really in doubt. So, a great performance at home. This is something that's setting us up, I think, really well, kind of moving forward. Doing an excellent job with the offense. You know, we've had the spills with the Clemson game and so forth, so you like to see how we are being a little bit more consistent on the offense. Not just relying on big plays, but being able to make them kind of with a little bit more ease. That's something that our offense is settling into, and it's a good sign moving forward. And we're starting to get some guys to commit. Isaiah Butler, 3-star linebacker, he does commit over to us. You'll see with Bibbs, Newcomb, and Borges, you know, we moved in. We were 2nd last week. We've moved into 1st with him. We don't have any opportunity to schedule a visit, but hey, it's one of those it is what it is type situations. So I think we're cutting through, getting our recruits pretty well, building up a pretty good kind of solid base for a team. Now, with the commitment that we had, we freed up some time, and I know at some point I'm gonna have to add a kicker on here, but I don't know exactly where we rank, what do we need, and it just so happens to be we don't really need a punter. Although I don't mind trying to recruit punters. I find it kind of fun. They really don't like to be recruited by me. I will say that. But seeing as most of our kickers are sophomores, at least we have a sophomore available. We're looking at a couple seasons out before we really have to worry about that. And maybe if we can find one, you know, that's an all-star kicker, get him in and redshirt him, you know, that kind of deal. But hey, it is what it is. Instead, we found Cordell Troop, a 3-star gem of a defensive tackle, 91 strength, 83 tackling, and he's got good instinct. I mean, he's a pretty damn talented kid, so we are gonna recruit him. Let's go all out for him. Need 75 points. We got plenty of space available, so let's go ahead and fire him in there with basically trying to max him out. So you'll see me, you know, sort the list. At some points, I end up doing it by rank, just to go for the top ranked players. And that's where you find some of those gyms that are 3 stars or 2 stars ranked in like the number 120 spot. You get kind of shocked seeing it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense in your mind, but you see stuff like that happen. And it's where, you know, we can try to find the best to build depth. Maurice, Ebron, Troop and Ebron, both gyms found based off the rank a little later on. Ebron, a cornerback, 97 speed, and a really good man coverage. You're talking about a kid who actually could have a pretty immediate impact on our team. You know, whether it be actually on the field on the defensive side, coming out early, depending on who else we have and who we get in the transfer portal. But also in the kick return game, 97 speed can be a killer. So it should be interesting to see what we can do with players like them as long as we can actually get them to commit. Now, after that game against the Tar Heels, we have one more here at home. Not just on the season, but in this episode, our last game of the episode, we are here going to be taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies. The games that have been pretty good. It's not the biggest. It's not really what's an official rivalry, right? But these games tend to be a little bit intense. Now, we are moving up the rankings, trying to get our team solidified. We're top 11 now, looking to try to get a playoff spot. And the only way to do that is by winning. So Virginia Tech opens up with a touchdown on their offensive drive. We're going to try to respond in kind as we come out of the Wildcat jet sweep. Get that over to Boyette. He's going to pick up good yardage and picks up 9 yards. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1. Adams comes out as we have a 2nd and 1 from the 28-yard line. He's got 3 receivers left. Hands that one off to Davis up the middle. Cuts forward, and that's going to be 1st and 10. He needed 1. He picked up about 3. And that's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. So Adams staying in the shotgun. 3 wide set. Everybody, or most people in close on the right side. Hepburn is wide left. Adams has the snap. Fires that over. He's going to hit Hicks coming across the field, and he picks up what looked like should be 1st down yardage. Got to check real quick. One of the Virginia Tech Hokies players is down. Now, they're not going to give us the 1st down. They're going to make that 2nd and inches. You got to be kidding me. 2nd and inches here. That's not good to see. Got to get those 1st downs when you get them. So 2nd and inches from the 15 in the shotgun. Dropping off the screen pass. Hepburn unable to deliver the pass to Davis. Adams couldn't get that one out. That was kind of disappointing. So now 3rd and inches here, going in the I formation under center. Adams has Davis in the backfield. Hands it off to him, going to the right side. He's got more than enough yardage before he's brought down. Going right off the right guard, picks up about 5 yards when all he needed was 1. That's going to make it 1st and 10 now from the 11. So we can get a 1st down without having to get a touchdown here. Just keeping that in mind. Adams going from the shotgun, 2 tight ends set, 2 receivers. He sends Hepburn in motion, has the snap. It's going to be a jet sweep. Hepburn gets around the edge, cuts it forward, pushing, stiff-arming, and he's brought down at the 5-yard line. What looked like should have been about a 2-3 yard loss. He turns into a 6-yard gain. Great run there by Hepburn on that jet sweep. So that's going to make it 2nd and 4 from the shotgun. He's going to have 4 receivers set. No, 3 receivers. Sorry, they did have a tight. We didn't put our tight end Volano in there. Thought we switched him out for a receiver. But no need, because Adam takes off by himself and punches it in. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Got confused for a second when we had Volano go in. Normally, we like to see a receiver in that one little upright position, especially he did run the wheel route. But I guess when you're that close, you don't have to worry about it being getting spaced too far out in the open. But either way, it looked like the Hokie defense was confused a little bit on that one. And Adams takes advantage running that thing in. So here come the Hokies right back at us. Tie ball game, 7-7. They throw it on the screen pass to the right side and just goes through with ease. Our defense seems to be trying to take the day off. You can see we're projected to make it into the CFP right now, but our defense, we struggling. 1st and goal, Hokies, they fire that one over and in. Just a step behind in every way, shape, and form. Bigsby for the Hokies makes the catch. I mean, and then I was a little too easy, to be honest with you. And so the Hokies come up with the touchdown on back-to-back drives. And they have the lead once again. That hurts. That hurts to see. So 2nd and 1 on our ensuing drive here on the offense. We are on the plus side of the field, but into the 2nd quarter. Under 13 minutes to go. 2nd and 1, hand that off to Davis going to the left side. He's got around the left edge. Cuts it back forward. Hit and finally dragged down at the 24-yard line. Davis has got 70 yards on 7 carries. Our offense has been running fantastically all game so far. Connor Davis just kept getting over that 600-yard mark on the season with that run. So 1st and 10 now for the Seminoles offense from the 24-yard line. 24 yards away from tying this thing up as we trail 14-10. Adams going to be in the shotgun. They do keep with the 3 receivers. Volano is in there on the right side. Adams has a snap, takes off up the middle, slides down right around the line to gain, and Larry Rhea goes down again for the Hokies. And they're going to mark us short again. Last time Rhea got hurt, they marked us short. They did it again. I think the game's cheapness. 2nd and 1, Adams in the shotgun. 4 wide set this time. Claps his hands, got the snap, hands it to Davis off to the right guard. He gets hit and brought down, but not after a good gain. Gets all the way down to the 7-yard line here. And that's going to make it a 1st and goal to go situation. Needing to respond back. Adams stays 4 wide, 2 receivers on each side. He has the snap in his hands. Fires it over the left side, and that's going to be intercepted. He hit the defender right in the hands. I don't know what Adams was thinking on that one. And he's been prone to do that before. Now, thankfully, our defense stepped up and got a stop. So we do have the ball back here 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Adams drops back, fires it to the right side. I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that our defense is doing their job pretty well right now, at least. 2nd and 1. Complementary football is what we need. Our offense trying to pay their dues. 2nd and 1. Adams in the shotgun, 3 wide. Villano on the right. Adams has the snap, fires it deep down the left side, looking for Hepburn. They go up for it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Double coverage, not an issue. As Adams heaved that one up. He threw the ball and a prayer up into the air on that one. And Hepburn pays it off with an incredible catch against 2 defenders and gets into the end zone to get this game tied up at 14. So here come the Hokies right back at us. 1st and 10 on their offensive possession. Hand it off to the left side. We get them stood up. Daryl Figures, a sophomore running back out of North Carolina for the Hokies, picks up 2 yards on that one. Having a fairly decent day. 2nd and 8 from the shotgun formation as they got the snap, hand that off up the middle, and we stand them up once again for another 2-yard gain. A good job by this defense to continue playing tough. 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. We face a 3rd and 6. Hokies making changes, has the snap, play action, fires over the middle of the field. He's wide open, and he's going to score. Our defenders just, I don't know what the hell happened on that one. He was covered by at least 1, if not 2 guys, and by the time he made the catch, he had 3 or 4 defenders around him. But Alex Sabry, the sophomore receiver for the Hokies, I think that just, I don't know, couldn't tell you. Either way, it's resulted in a damn lead for the Hokies. So now we have to come back once again. As in the final second of the first half, we chunked that one over the middle. Adams looking for Hepburn, but he's in double coverage and unable to come down with it this time. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. The score is 21-14 Hokies. So Adams in the shotgun for a 2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the right, Hepburn wide left from the 31. Adams has a snap, drops off the screen pass to Davis. He takes it up the middle, pushing forward for the line to gain. He's not going to get it. That's going to make it 3rd and inches. And we have to use our 2nd timeout right now. So 30 seconds remaining. We have 1 timeout left. We are at the 21-yard line. Adams in this offense comes out in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Hepburn wide to the left side. Nakula wide right. Has the snap. Hands off to Davis up the middle. Pushing forward. Davis gets down to the 12-yard line. As we are on the move, the clock is ticking. We have to call the timeout. Tried to do the hurry-up offense. It just didn't register it in the game. So we use our 3rd and final timeout of the first half. But as long as we can score a touchdown, who cares? 1st and 10 Seminoles. 12 yards away. Adams has the snap. Fires over the middle. That one's almost intercepted. Oh, what the hell are you thinking, Adams? There was 3 Hokie defenders right there. 2 of them between you and Hicks. And, Jesus Christ, can't be doing that. 2nd and 10 now. Adams, play action, rolls out to his left side, fires over the middle looking for Hepburn. It looked like it's supposed to roll out to the right, but the whole right side of the line had collapsed as far as blocking goes. So he had to cut back to the left and just kind of heave that one up as pressure was coming. So 3rd and 10, 19 seconds remaining. Adams has the snap. Pressure comes. Fires over the middle. Hits his receiver, and we don't have another timeout. So we're going to have to go for it on 4th down. 8 seconds remaining. 4th and 8. Half is coming to a close. Adams drops back. Fires over into the end zone. Caught for the touchdown, Seminoles. Wait, did they count that one as a touchdown? They did not. He dropped it in the last second. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's disappointing. We go into halftime trailing by 7 because of a poor non-catch call in the end zone right at the very end of the first half. And, I mean, our defense, we've made it tough on the Hokies. They're not getting, say, quick scores for the most part with the exception of this one play. Outside of that, their 2 previous touchdowns, I mean, they had to drive the ball down, right? These weren't These weren't simple drives that they had to go on, but they hammered it down our throats, basically. And that's how they started off the second half, hammering it right down our throats again, taking a 2-score lead. So a little trickeration now, trying to bring ourselves back into it. We hit Hepburn deep over the middle on the Wildcat option reverse thingy, and that's going to be a touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Get that pass off, and maybe that's going to be the spark we need to light a fire under us, because right now, it seems like the Hokies have all the fire under them. But having a little bit of fun out there, spreading the team out, spreading the game out. That may be exactly what we need here as Hepburn takes that one in for the easy touchdown. And that would not do much help, I can tell you that much to start. Virginia Tech would go off. They would add on 10 more points, make it 38. Now we would add another touchdown to 28, so we still trail by 10, and now we're in the fourth quarter. So if we can make this a one-score ball game, we've got a chance. That's all you need is a chance. 1st and 10 Seminoles looking for the fight, still in it. Fires over, hits Hicks coming across the field. He picks up a good about 12 yards, gets us down to the 18-yard line, and that's going to be 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Adams, 373 yards on the day. 373 and 4 touchdowns in total. I mean, can't say enough about what he's able to do. And so on 1st and 10, we drop that one off to our tight end, unable to hold on to it. Kiki Fahoko coming across the field, just could not hold on to it. Not the greatest pass in the world either. So 2nd and 10, Adams claps his hands, has a snap. It's going to be an option keeper, and he gets blasted. Under 6 minutes to go, and our quarterback is getting blasted for 4-yard losses. So 3rd and 14 from the shotgun. Adams has the snap. He's going to take off to the left side. He's got space in front of him, and he slides down at the 6-yard line. A good run by Adams up the middle. That's going to give us a 1st and goal from the 6. Adams looking to punch it in, 4 wide, trips off to the left side. He has the snap, hands it to Davis, lowers his shoulder into the end zone, touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. No big women are singing here in Tallahassee, as this game is not over yet. As we pound that one home, and now we have to get a stop. All right, we're in the final 2 minutes here of the game. We have 3 timeouts. We have to get the stop. Hokies hand that one off to the right side. We stand him up. He breaks 1 tackle, 2 more, and finally gets brought down. Oh, God. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me on that one. 2nd and 9. 1-yard gain. Should have been stopped about a 2-yard loss, but ended up picking up a 1-yard gain on that. So 2nd and 9 from the shotgun. 3 wide set. Send the receiver in motion. Has the snap. Jet sweep to the right side. They've almost got the edge. Stand him up and pushed him out of bounds. Great play by Berkovici as he actually forced him out of bounds, which will stop the clock. So we get to save at least 1 timeout here. Minute 50, facing a 3rd and 5. Get the stop. This could be big for us, and it's going to be an option keeper, and he gets around the edge to the 1st down marker, and he's got it. Inches away is all it took, but the Hokies, we revived their season for them. They were feeling pretty bad about themselves, having only 4 wins coming into this one, but we gave them their 5th win because that's the kind of team we are, which really hurts like hell. I can't believe we choked that one away. And I mean, kudos to them. Their offense was firing on all cylinders. Our defense at time played well, but overall just could not stop them. No matter what we did, it was just never enough in this game. A fair beating, a whole beating, to say the least, for our Seminoles. Now that's going to take us into the final 2 weeks where we will face off against the U of Miami and Florida. So it's going to be rivalry episode next time. And that's where I will leave y'all off here with that, as I will see y'all in the next episode as we take on the Hurricanes first and then the Gators second. So on that note, hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. Hit the bell icon to be notified of all our content uploads we got here at Champ and Sons, and I will see y'all in the next episode, everybody. As always, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.